I'm back with number 2. And I'm still in White Orchard. All I did was walk over to this guy. And I'm going to talk to him about the monster by the well, or whatever that quest is.
Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Describe the ghost.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I'll help you.
Fine.
I'm not going to waste time negotiating. I actually never did that.
Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Will do, sir. I don't remember what his name is. I just saw it, but anyways, so this is The Witcher. And it's a very long game. I'm gonna be doing the 2 main DLCs and the DLC quests, as well as obviously the base game. And for side quests, I'm gonna do what I find necessary, just enough so that I can be getting money and experience. So that's gonna be more so early on. And
The infamous well.
let's go ahead and drop
Strange.
that.
No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Well,
Grass around the well's scorched.
find evidence of the spirits using your witchers.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns.
I didn't do this
All
one the first
signs
time
point
through.
to a Noonwraith.
Ah, Noonwraith. That's from the first game. I just wanna see. What is down here? And obviously there's a fair bit down here. I was just scared that if I jumped in there,
Can't reach it from here.
I'd die. How do I do this again? There's a way to descend in water, and I cannot remember what that button is. Oops, I just ate that. Son of a gun, bro. How do I get down there? Dive. Hold C. It says right on screen. Wow. I'm a goofball. And I need to go and investigate this thingy. Find the spirit that haunts the well. Read the entry in the Noonwraiths about the bestiary. So in our character menu, there's tons of information, and one of those things is the bestiary. Noonwraiths. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid Noonwraiths. On particularly searing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are Noonwraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died for violent deaths, raped before their weddings, driven mad with pain or anger. They wander the fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, so they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They're often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should pick it up, but not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. And then here you can see which signs they're vulnerable to. So Moondust, Bomb, Spectre Oil, and the Erden sign. And I just want to go ahead and quickly take a look at what that thing was I picked up. Quest items. An ornate bracelet. So that's obviously the item of significance.
Something's tied the Noonwraith to this place. Lucky not to come up empty-handed. Something she needs before she leaves
This happens lots where he talks over himself.
To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noonwraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Cannot save a game right now, sir. But come on. A little spooked that I'll end up getting into drowners down here, which I'm pretty positive there's no way to fight underwater in this game. So every time in my other save, when I was playing on the second hardest game, my first time through, I just tried to avoid anything in water. And this is just a pocket. Do I want that? It's like a barrel, so I don't think there's anything great in there, but if it's a chest, okay. Oh, well, that was fairly worth it, I guess. Find out what the Noonwraith did in the village. Oh, I guess that's where that bubble was pointing up. Oh no, my breath is getting dangerously close. Okay. All right. So The Witcher. I should have wrote down the things that I had in mind, because there's lots of stuff that I want. Oh, you know what? One thing that I will talk about as I search for this Noonwraith is I sort of mentioned it in the first one, but one thing that that sort of sparked me to go and investigate more about the series was, like I said, you'll notice in this game plenty of times where I'll run into a character and they'll be like, "Oh, Geralt, man, how you doing? It's been ages." Like, got me thinking to myself, like, "Oh, you know, where is this person from? And how come he knows so many people and I, the player, have no clue who these people are?" It must just be people from the first two games. So I remember having played the first one, and the first 10 minutes is like as far as I got, because the controls are so terrible. Lose my train of thought here. I remember playing that one, and then for the second one, I had also played it, but my opinion was that it just was like didn't entice me. Like, I wasn't the number one thing about the game that interested me was you know, like, what's going on with Ciri, where is she, what's going on in her, you know, in her story. I wanted to get to the bottom of that mystery. But in the second one, there was nothing that like really pulled me like that.
Stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there, but it's not his blood.
I decided to go back and try the first two again, and then I'll talk about my pins in a second here, because it looks like this journal
might be useful.
Is gonna reveal the secret. Volker sent out a petition of our grievances against the Lord of the Count of Zima, listed all the harm he's done, how John for not taking his cap quick enough. So it looks like the guy she was gonna marry is a bit of a drunk, and finally struck her own at last. We came up as free men. The first day of our freedom. Hollow's not much of a village yet. Rocco found our home. Reading Martin. Give me the bracelet. Mother said it's foolish to spend time on a bauble when we haven't plows or hoes. Or if my dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always remind me of Volker. They say the Lord is coming to see us. That he wants to make a deal to beg to return to the village to say he's calm once his son's died. We'll see. One way or another, I have no mention. Something. So
that bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place. Bloodstains.
Very much so.
Barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
Maybe Volker. Is this blood outside? Nope. This is what we're looking for.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life.
Ah, there she is.
No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades.
I don't know if that was planned for her to be there. It's a coincidence that, find out what binds the Noonwraith, find the spirit that haunts the well. Well, there she is.
A Noonwraith? Wonder what it's doing here.
I don't know if she wants to talk to me. The one in the first game talked to me.
Got too close.
Ugh. Oh my goodness. Apparition. It's already proving to be harder than Noonwraiths in the first game. Oh my gosh. Let's run. Oh no, it is following me. Oh my goodness. Use your Witcher senses to examine the well. Gotta remember to take screenshots too, because I should have taken a screenshot of that Noonwraith during the cutscene. Decent one, unless something else happens. Find out, use your Witcher senses to examine the well. Son of a gun. I could always meditate and wait for her to screw off. Meditation. Sorry, responding to a message here. Friends asking me about his new Razer mouse. I told him to install Razer Synapse to change how its colors are going. Oh no, it is still there.
Got too close.
Whoa. I want to defeat it. Now let's, in the first game, it disappeared at dusk, so... Let's go ahead and try that. Speaking of the first game, I went back and tried it for a third time. And like I said, I got about another 10 minutes into it and I skipped it. I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. Like, this combat is so crap. I do not want to try it out. Like, screw it. I'll watch a video online. Oh, they were hung.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this.
Well, I already did.
Is she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Let's take another look. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noonwraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Yeah, I already heard that dialogue once.
to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil,
Oh,
drink some
son of a gun.
potions. And the bracelet. Igni.
Hopefully this fight will be easier. This time, now that I'm burning the body. That thing looks really cool, and that was a perfect
Hey, I
screenshot.
think it worked.
Missed opportunity. This is gonna be a heck of a fight. Jesus, dude. It's weak to Erden. Oh my goodness. There we go. So when it's an apparition, it's really hard to damage. That's not how it worked in the first game. They were always like that. Always like normal. Yes. This is cool though. Whoa. Start reading the bestiary in this game, like off recording, because I had no clue about this thing. Not that I ever fought one of these in the base game the first time around, but if I would have been doing that the whole time, I would have never done this.
She's gone. For good.
Alright. Oh, actually, this is a fast travel sign. You can fast travel from specific locations, so let's go back to the Wosong Bridge. That was pretty cool, I thought. Already done a quest that I didn't do the first time. So who knows how much experience that'll give, but there's a chance it could level up right now in here. And I should also hit that, I think I did this off recording last time, but you can go to these grindstones and get your items improved. So you get a temporary bonus to your damage. Problem solved.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher.
Am I gonna have to go talk
Gold
to him
I'd
now
give
about
away
it?
for Mandy's dowry.
I was hoping that'd be the end of it.
Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it at least.
Thanks. This is,
How about that?
if that was a medium
Never
difficulty or
expected
whatever,
dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd
I
ever
would have
give one
turned it
to a
down.
Witcher.
But I need
Strange
the
times
crown.
these, wouldn't you
20?
say?
Should have told him to keep
Strange
it.
and sad.
Alright. Joino. Missing in action. As it turned out, Geralt was Not alone in searching for white order for a lost loved one. Notice that a peasant who's seeking his brother. The brother left versus the black ones and then clashed in a great battle at the home village. Fine Doen Wildenvert. That's kind of far away. But it looks like it's in the direction that we're supposed to be going. So, gonna equip Quen, because Quen's the go-to for the start of any battle. And then we'll get going. Another thing that's pretty neat about this game is this quest marker. Like, it is infinitely better than the one in Fallout. The one in Fallout, especially Fallout 3, got me lost so many times, like with the subways and that sort of stuff. And this like gives you the exact path on the roads of how to get there. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight those drowners. It's quite a large crowd, and they're level 3 and I'm level 1, so levels do mean a fair bit, and it's a crowd of schools. We're level 2 once again. No thanks. Like, the first time I was playing through this game, and I think I was headed to the location where I'm sort of headed right now, like for this next step in the main quest. And, I saw a Wraith that was level 7, and I was like, ah, level 7, I mean, that's not that high of a level. Like, if this was Fallout, I'd fight some enemies level 7, but nah, I got my ass kicked, so.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
One. Oops.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Oh, hopefully these ghouls aren't tough. I'm not gonna leave you in the woods, bro.
Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
So if I run ahead of him, I wonder if he's going to show up there, because that happens in this game too. You run to one place, and then the person you just saw previously is already there. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see it happen later with Vernon Roach for sure. The one example I can think of off the top of my head. But I think I finished on the fact that I played Witcher 1 again for the 3rd time. Didn't care for it, so I just stopped playing. And then I started Witcher 2, which previously I felt like I'd got pretty far, and I put like 4.5 hours in, but I guess I must have sucked because
And the war's just started.
that wasn't even the end of the first chapter. Oh, look at this. Is that a free sword? Or is this an Easter egg? Manuscript Albedo, blunt axe. Guess I'm gonna wait for that homie to show up. But thought I heard a cat on my door or something. There he is. Yeah, so we are here, buddy.
You're here, good. Bastion... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You have an article of his
You need
clothing I
friend.
could smell.
The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Agreed. So yeah, I started the second one again, and I enjoyed it. But my one, oh my gosh, let's read that ghoul. And you know what? Let's go read this thing quick. Ghouls. Vulnerable against oil. I don't know why I went again there. And I guess that sword being on the ground wasn't anything special because they're all over the place where battle was fought.
No!
I got hit for 1,211 damage there. First death. Of many. Did I save right there, or did it autosave, hopefully? Cool. What the heck? Sometimes it bounces around in combat. Oh no, it's regenerating HP. Come on, bro. No! No! What the heck, Geralt? Oh my gosh, did I just hit one there? Jesus. All right. So, played The Witcher 2, and my biggest complaint was that, oh, this is one.
Reckon this ain't a good time to chat.
Skin's burned off.
But I think it always
Might be hard to tell, I
points
know,
you
but
towards a
could this be him?
Oh yeah.
general direction.
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but
That him?
no. Neighbour's son.
Come on, I got plenty of shields here, but it's not letting me investigate these ones.
He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
What was I gonna go on about? Oh yeah, the second one. Man, I gotta put my notes on the second monitor here for the next one, so I don't constantly lose my train of thought like I'm known to do.
But there is
I keep
more.
getting interrupted by
My
actual
lieutenant
stories, so.
demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rose in here. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Not for him. He'd be dead.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And
More
the
than
gods
20
protect you.
crowns, please, bro. 20 experience. Jesus. Doing these quests to help me level up, get nothing for him. Did I even see my reward pop on screen? Map. The map, the map, the map. Lilac and gooseberries. It wants me to go down the hill that way.
Giddy up.
Cavern.
Ugly bastard.
Oh no. I see a chest there, so I'm kind of interested in that, but I guess I gotta follow this path. Hopefully it's not for too much longer. Anyways, back to the goddamn topic. Played the second one, and when I made it past the point where I was, which if you remember, there's a sort of a big boss fight against a large creature at the end of the first chapter, or towards the end of the first chapter. I basically finished that, and then I don't remember much after that on my first time. So when I got past that point, I was thinking to myself like, oh, you know, I was probably like 20% of the way through the game when I first played it, but that's nowhere. Like I got there, I got finished all that in like my first night playing it, so I must have really been like confused or taking my time or putting it on pause or something on my first pass of the game, because I got caught up to where I'd previously been quite quickly. And then it probably took about a week, and then one night in chapter 3 it goes to a point where it's like either you help Vernon Roach or you save your friend. And I was like, well, I'm going to save my friend. It's Tress. So spoiler, I guess if you end up playing that, there's a point where you got to choose between. But then again, it's not always going to be Vernon Roach, depending on, you know, choices you make. But yeah, choose between him or her. I chose her, went to help her. And then after you do, it just kind of, it immediately spirals into the end of the game. And yeah, I don't want to stay here for too long because this stuff's about to kill me. Holy smokes, bro. I guess I'm going the long way around, because this is the Nilfgaardian camp right here. I wasn't paying attention. This fire reminds me of the first game, because the only way to meditate in the first game is to find a fire. So I had an urge there to go sit by the fire and get my health back. Doesn't work though.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Name sounds familiar.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
Other than the fact that I've played
This
this
is the
before.
army, Nordling. There is no guessing. To the tower. Go.
Stop!
Hold tight.
Another one.
Requisition a share of your harvest.
Or is that?
I know there is little left in your granaries.
Who's this? The quartermaster. There we go.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walk, eh? Counting the Emperor's sword.
And thick-skulled quartermaster.
I don't care about this quartermaster dialogue.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling?
Let me see what you got, bro.
Show me what you're bet.
Temporarily lowers the level of all items. Wow. 36? How many do I have? 224. Is it worth it? 2% chance to cause bleeding. I'm not sure how much sooner I'm gonna get a better sword. Screw it, let's learn the hard way if I have to.
So long.
I shouldn't be spending my gold on that. There goes my 40 gold for those other 2 quests.
How much
Basically.
grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Plan to requisition something from him too?
Meant to press
If it is
1.
necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
It's in the water.
Need more information.
Might
about
actually
this
be the
griffin.
water that's right here.
Its sex.
I don't know.
Why it's abandoned its lair.
Forget.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know.
It's not far from
I
the
need to go
person,
where
though.
your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Peace, son.
Tamira and Mislov. Thanks.
Essun Yakten.
Yeah.
Barbarians.
Anything? There we go. That's what I was looking for. And also this. I'm not sure if it's gonna let me to. No. Guys, I'm helping.
As far
Oh yeah, this is annoying. Every time you freaking load a save, it does this loading screen thing to tell you where you're at, and sometimes it'll be like a little ahead, and it'll tell you like a minor detail you didn't already know. So it's stupid. I don't like those things. Journal though, I should quickly go ahead and swap that out. New steel sword. And hop on a roachy roach.
Slow now. Whoa.
Come on, boy.
Go.
Come on, boy. And then I guess I'll make it towards my destiny. Actually, yeah, that's pretty far away. I think I'll just go there and then I'll start the next one there. But I'll finish my point on The Witcher 2, and it was that quest just spirals into the end of the game. I felt like the end was like super abrupt and kind of came out of nowhere. I honestly had no clue. I still expected there was going to be another new chapter because there were so many still on like loose ends. The loose ends did sort of get tied, but I felt like it was just like all forced in at the very end. So I don't know, that was my opinion. It was a good game, and obviously playing the third one and then the second one, I was like, you know what, I've played these two, might as well just play the first one, give it one more chance. And then I played it, and I can talk more about that and more about the books, but that'll be a topic for another time. So likes and comments always appreciated. Comment what you had for breakfast if you want. But yep, till next time, bye for now.